But I've learned a lot from Pete. Actually, I've learned more than he would have wanted me to have learned. But I remember one time, actually when I was 18, I got my first car. And it was a car that had belonged to Pete's son. And it was a red 1957 MGA. Just like Elvis had in the movies, you know, one of them little British cars. And I was just, when I heard about it, I'd saved up some money, you know, just playing for like 10 bucks here, 10 bucks there. And I got about 800 bucks together, which was the price of the car in those days. It had been used, you know. But I guess Pete's son didn't want it anymore. And I told my mom about it, showed her a picture. She said, you know, Arlo, folk singers don't drive sports cars. I said, Mom, it's Pete Seeger's son. What could she say? Pete had obviously said yes at some point. And not only that, the son wasn't there anymore. It was Pete that was actually going to meet me and sell me the car. So I go up to Pete's house, and I'm so excited. There it is, sitting in the driveway, you know, with this beautiful red 57 MGA. And out comes Pete. Well, Arlo, good to see you. I said, Pete, thank you so much. Here's the money. He said, well, before we do the business, let me tell you about the car. I said, that's okay. I was just trying. I wanted to get in the thing and go. You know what I'm saying? You get to a point like that at some point, especially when you're 18, and you just have to go. And Pete said, well, before we do that, let me show you. He gets in the driver's seat, I get in the passenger seat. We drive down this steep sort of driveway that he's got, all gravel and stuff, and it's kicking up stones. And oh, my car, you know. And we get on this 2-lane little sort of bouncy, you know, road, and he's driving. But he's driving on the left side of the road. And I'm going, well, maybe I ought to say something. On the other hand, this is Pete Seeger. What am I going to say to Pete Seeger? So I just kept my mouth shut. And he said, well, let me explain about this car now. It's a little funny and he's driving, he's looking, he's talking about these gauges down here. And I've got some gauges there. Hard to see sometimes, but yeah, that's the oil over there. And then another gauge, I don't know if that's working or not. He's not looking at the road, he's looking at the freaking gauges. I'm looking at the road. The road's going like this, got these, you know, things going like, and all of a sudden, up about 3 hills, as it were. It's the kind of hills that, you know, you can't see what's at the bottom, but you can see the top of the next hill. And I see the twin stacks of a, you know, 18-wheeler coming up over the hill. And it's coming right into view when Pete's down at some gauge talking about that. And that gauge over there, and you have to pay attention now, you know, putting the fuel in the car here, make sure that gauge, you just hit it like that, you know. By the time he looks up, the truck is now down in the valley of the hill that had come next. And I'm going, oh boy, you know, but maybe I ought to say something. On the other hand, it's Pete Seeger. What are you going to say? So I didn't say anything, you know, and we're still just driving on the left side of the road, and you know, I'm getting a little nervous, but now he's actually looking ahead, so okay. And I see the twin stacks coming up again. I see puffs of smoke first, and then the stacks come up in the distance, you know what I'm saying? The truck's coming up into plain view. But by now, Pete's talking about the brake, which is way down. And he's got, you know, it's one of these little cars, you got your feet out like this. And he's going, you're on the brake back here, it's a little hard to get to, but you really have to just hit it just right, and just give it a big, you know what I'm saying, Arlo? But this, I'm looking at, I see the truck now is on the next hill. There's not another one between us except for the one we're going up, and the truck is sitting right there and just barreling down. You can see the face of the guy. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about some freaking brake or something like that, and I'm thinking, should I say something? And I was getting kind of nervous. My feet are pressing against, you know, the car, as if on impact I would forestall any, you know, obvious conclusion to a collision of this kind. And Pete finally looks up, but now the truck is down in the immediate next valley. And I'm getting nervous now, and I'm thinking, you know, and then Pete's talking about some kind of seat adjustment that he wants me to be aware of before I actually take possession of the car. He's talking about something out here. And
finally I see the truck coming up over the hill. We're coming, it's like, you know, one of these kind of things. And I finally I just said, Pete, we're on the wrong side of the road. And he goes, pulls the car over into the right side and said, my God, I thought I was in England.
Well, that's when I realized that no matter who somebody is, their stature in life don't mean diddly squat. If they're driving on the wrong side of the road, you know what I'm saying? Now, I forgot why I was telling you that story about Mustang. Learn never to trust anybody in position of authority after that, even my closest friends and allies. And I was going to sing a song that had something to do with Pete. It's gone now. Well, probably just as well. The story was probably better than the song.